home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Seattle Mariners. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And taking the ball for Seattle, Tarik Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of it. Change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Lined into right. And it gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Sliced hard but foul. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Runner at second, nobody out. Time called. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at second. Swings through it for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And next for the Orioles, Cal Raleigh. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Sal Stewart swings through it for strike one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Baltimore, Jose Soriano. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Luis Arraez stands in.
Luis Arraez.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Ball one, no strikes. That one the other way, leaping, and he makes the grab.
Batting second, third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. And first offering is fouled off. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swung on, popped up left side. And there's two away. Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And that is out of play. Strike two. High fly ball right field. Geloff on the move. And that's the third out. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Andres Jimenez.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Bangs off the wall. And he starts off the second with a double.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one just misses. Got him swinging. So now with one away and a man at second. Now here is Victor Scott. This one chopped on the ground but foul. Strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. And that one moves his feet. Battling here as he fouls it away. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the second. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Zach Geloff.
0-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And another ball. Way out front for strike two. Jimenez at second with two down. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Henderson swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
We got time.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at T-Mobile Park. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
In the air to left center on Duhar. Should have this one. And that one hops the wall.
He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the
runner on the go. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second. Swing and a miss, strike one.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Out towards right center field. Geloff coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Whoa.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. The 1-2 stays alive. And a 1-2.
Oh.
This one in the air, right field. Reaching down, makes the catch. On to the third inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Cal Raleigh. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Out to center. And there's one away. One out, man at first. Now the third baseman, Sal Stewart. He's 0 for 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. 2 on, 1 out. In there, got him looking for the K. So up next, Andres Jimenez doubled his first time. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Bunts it towards the mound. Throw on to Freeman. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting ninth, second baseman Cole Young.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Geloff on the move to the gap. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the Seattle order. And next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. Jimenez slings to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Back in Seattle. Now here's the Orioles DH, Kobe Mayo.
Kobe Mayo.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
Out next for the Orioles, center fielder Victor Scott II.
Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. Infield hit.
Up next
No
for
problem
the
beating out the
Orioles,
infield hit
fielder
right there.
Zach
Good
Gallo.
hustle getting down the line.
Geloff in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez racing after it. And there are two down.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Fought off foul.
Oh.
Runner at second, two down. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Guerrero, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan.
Well, these Mariners just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Mariners, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-2. Now fly ball to right center. It gets down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up.
Runner on the go. Scott coming on. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Stepping in, Jordan Walker.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
Puts a bunt down. Jimenez To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. Sack bunt towards third. Stewart fires to first on the run. Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Swing, and he popped it up. Takes it in for the out.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Bunting gets it down to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
2 outs, bases full. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, bases are full. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a little.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the Orioles catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Orioles finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Raleigh started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That one not close, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The Orioles trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Sets him down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. So digging in, Sal Stewart, 1 for 2. Line drive, knocks it down. Guerrero the toss to first. That ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Luis Arias. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Geloff under it. And there's one away. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mariners, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck, and that'll do it. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And a man aboard.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Tapped softly on the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Makes it to first on a perfect bunt, as they couldn't even get to that one.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there. Step up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at bat coming up. With the chance to even this ball game up.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Time called. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out. Two aboard with one out. Victor Scott, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a foul out of play.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Got it swinging. It's a strikeout. Swing and a miss, as he was out front that time. Now time called at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, left side. Varsho gets under it, and that's the third out. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Jordan Walker.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Inside, ball one. On the ground to short. Henderson over to first in time. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Foul ball. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. We go to the top of the seventh. Leading off, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Cal Raleigh.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there are 2 outs. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Orioles, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes.
Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. Rodriguez hustles to get it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Late with the swing there. Foul ball, still 0-2. So the tying run at second. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Well, that's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Orioles with the tying run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back in Seattle and stepping in for the Mariners, Dalton Varsho.
Left fielder Dalton Varsho.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten a account with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Set down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this
For the
one.
Mariners, second baseman Cole Young.
That one fouled off. High fly ball right field. Geloff settles underneath it. 2 away. Luis Arias up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3.
Luis Arias.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Out to short. He gets there on a slide. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. The 0-1. Runner goes again. Pitches high. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. He scores, and a wild pitch has tied the game. That one misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Varsho on the move. 1 away. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
3-pitch strike. Last time up, got to put him.
So out of the pen comes the right. Hander, Kirby Yates. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Cedric Mullins. He represents the go-ahead run.
Mullins.
On the ground, right side, Young gets it to first, and there's 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Victor Scott.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Here's a high chopper. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First offering, runner goes, cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
0-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan.
Third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
And that's in for a strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Popped up. Jimenez. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And fouled off. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
For the Mariners, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Outside low, ball 1.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And this place is rocking. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2. Coming on for the Orioles, Pete Fairbanks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Not close with that one. Ball 1. There's a line drive to left field. And that ends the inning.
Hey, we about to take it up. Hey, we about to take it up a notch. About to take it up. About to take it up a notch. About to take it up. About to take it up.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Eric Sabrowski takes over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a base hit right there. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good pitch, slider down and away. Just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Double play ball to second. Here's Holiday for 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now. Base is empty after the double play. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. 2 down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in. Yeah, yeah. you up, all need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to test it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe roll my.
Ay, ay, los pongo a bailar la pelúa. Y el que no baile que lo despelucan. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como en los Dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero él también va a pichar. Te juro que yo no me quise embichar. Ey, pa' mi crush, shh, ya me aburraste. Y yo así soy Milly sin usar Richard. Yankee se retira y vamos a switchar. Voy a ser el jefe, me van a fichar. Mi nombre por siempre se me escucha porque estoy en mi pick. Estoy en mi pick. Soy un rey, campeón, busca el ti. Ay, ay, estoy en mi pick. Ay, estoy en mi pick. Ja. Mírame lo que me convertí. Le molesta mi premio de compositor, pero es que ya nadie compone ninguna. Esta gente escribe en sus canciones, o no se emocionen. El disco más vendido de este año lo llevé para la escuela. Todo el mundo tratando de hacerle secuela. Siguen en la fila, nadie se me cuela. Ay.
Chequi morena, chequi, chequi morena, Bad Bunny se llevó todos los premios. Ni fue.
Ustedes pagando pa' irse virales, yo pegando temas sin hacerle promo. La gente se pregunta cómo, desde chamaquito, ¿sabes cómo somos? Nunca pido tenki. Yo soy Coco, ustedes baking. Busca el ti tirándome un breaking, estoy en mi pick. Ni voy a seguir en mi pick. Ey, soy un rey, campeón, busca el ti. Ey, estoy en mi pick. Ey, y voy a seguir en mi pick. Ey, ey, mírame, que tú qué, nah, tú eres feca.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Ey, ni voy a frontear la de repeat, pa' que diga que estoy bien.
Eres la niña de mis ojos, tú. Eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no. Mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dale a lo. Tú sabes que no vas a decir que no. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una. Que a mí me encanta, me enloquece.